Welcome back. This is what I'm going to do. I'm in the mood to cut something. This is all kind of gamble pieces, maybe. See if we can see. Got a color bar there. That looks promising. Tapers down a little bit, but man, it's almost like you can see red and blue in there, or at least golden blue and green. So that one might turn out pretty nice. This one just has a thin color bar right on the very top, right here. And then there's some other, 2 or 3 other color bars in there. I'm just gonna kiss the top of that, see if there's a possibility of a stone. I have this, one of my last few pieces of Lambina. I don't know what that one's gonna do, but it's got the color in it. Let's see if I can do something out of that. The last piece of Lambina, almost all. It looks like it got a color bar in there that just, it looks like it's already like a cabochon that just needs cleaned up. And then I got this piece of mint to be, the only decent sized piece from my disastrous parcel that ended up being chips. That's the one, that's the biggest piece that came out of it. There was about 4 others that were about half this size, and the rest of it was just worthless chips. Color bar on this one's not great, but we will see if there was actually anything in here of any value. And we'll just do it really quick, see what we got in these. I don't know why I picked this one to start with, but we did. I guess because I'm curious. This was the largest piece in that junk parcel I got, but it didn't have, some of the smaller pieces had way better color. So let's see, kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Got a thin color bar in there. Might as well go in and see what it looks like. Got the sand on the top. The color bar is slightly akimbo, slightly askew from the base, meaning it's not parallel to the base. So try and make the base and the color bar parallel to each other. Okay, starting to get through it there. Taking off that sand. Tossing out the sand. Just see a wink starting to peek through. Not much for a color bar on this. So I'm hoping we have this parcel right here resolved. I hope I've not been lied to again. Supposedly there's something coming in the mail to replace this stuff. I've offered several times to send this back because it's just low-grade junk. Low-grade junk. But supposedly there's a replacement coming. I got kind of delayed and promised it would be in the mail yesterday. And so I messaged and I said, hey, is that in the mail? You kind of told me it would be in the mail today, and they said yeah, and I kind of didn't believe, so I said, hey, do you have a tracking number on it? They sent me a tracking number. I'm not going to be half surprised if it ends up being not a valid, well, I mean, it's a valid tracking number, but it doesn't mean it's to a package that's coming to me. It doesn't tell me where it's addressed to. I won't be at all surprised, but all right, we got some green. It's very thin color bar. There's not a whole lot there, but that's what we got. Take it down just a little bit more. Give us a base. I think we kind of need to dop that up to finish it now. All we're going for is a free form. There's not enough there to do much else with, other than, I mean, if it actually faces nice, you could do Little tiny stone. We'll see. That kind of tells us where we're at there. Try this one next. I think this one might be. I think this is also meant to be, but it could be Cooper Pedy. It came in a mixed parcel, different parcel than that last one. Let's get rid of this side that's too thin to do us any good. Got sand and there's the color. Alright. Going in, see the color bar. Oh, that one popped up quick. Wasn't much of a skin on it. Starting to wink through. Does that show you anything? It's not super bright, but it's there. I think we still got too thin on this end. By the time we get down through, I'm losing color here, but I'm not losing useful color. Let's see what we can do for a bottom so we know what we can. Oh wow, the color's coming through the bottom. Got a little bit of color showing up through the bottom. Maybe better color than what was in the face. I don't even see a color bar there. Must have been a thin color bar right there. I guess there's a little bit of one. But it might be better than the one that we're about to face. See if we can get the sand out. I think we just have to, because this is concave like this, just enough concave and the color bar is thin enough that to try and get that flat or even dome it, I need to take it away from here out to have a chance of having any dome on it whatsoever, because it's just concave enough that that's about all the color bar I got. So I'm going to lose probably a little bit more of that. I could maybe cut it off. Let's go for a cabochon. That way, rectangle. So there's that side. There's that side. Don't have to take much off of there. Don't have to take off much of there. Just make my sides parallel. I don't even have to go all the way till the corners are there because I'm going to round them slightly anyway. There's our rough stone. Now let's see if we can get a color bar that's worth going after. I'm not hating our chances here. If the sand will come out, it looks like the sand should come out before I run out of color bar. It looks like it might. Fortunately, we have this low, just slightly low, and by the time that sand comes out, I might be out of color, but we will see. Refine the shape just a little bit. The more it comes down, the less the curve hurts me. That's what I'm doing. Come on, sand, I need you to come out right there. Almost got it. Alright, that sand spot just came out. Now we got this one left. It looks like, looks like it might come out. It's going to be thin, but I'll bet we still end up with a decent stone of about a carat. I'm going to have to take that color off the bottom to get a parallel face. Unfortunately, here we go. Probably lost. No, it did actually. The color on the bottom. We faced this from the wrong side. Look at the color on the bottom. That's really pretty. If we took that sand right there out, we could double side it. I thought I would eat up and be out of color bar down there. Still not quite to parallel on this. I'll probably ruin that. Yep. We just took out most of that color, but I can't have a lopsided stone. See how we taper from here up? I need to have from here up. I need to have the thickness uniform. So I had to give up that color that was peeking in on the other side to have a chance of doing that. Now we're about to double it thinness, but and we're probably, I don't know, we still might hit a carat on this one. I think we're about to where I can clean up that sandstone by rolling the color bar. Kind of like it. The color was better on the other side, but it was, I'm gonna like that one. I think we've got one. Now we got our Lambina left. I didn't mean to say that like that. Now we got our Lambina left. Channeling my inner Tommy, try and make this Lambina face for me. Got a lot of sand. I don't know if it's going to come out. There's another little square here trying to happen, so we're just going to let it do what it wants to do. Little guy. Alright. Square up this face. Dang it. So, we're a little tiny, but man, there's even, I think it faces better from this direction, but see the sand right there going to eat up my color bar. So we'll try to face it this direction. I got sand on that side. I got sand on this side. Would the real color bar please stand up? I swear this Lambina lies to you. It leads you to believe that this color bar is in one spot and it's not there. You're cutting it off because you think you're going down to it. You might can get the sand out. It's going to be awful thin by the time we do. I think we're still batting 0 on Lambina. Too much sand. Too much sand. To get the sand out, we'll be out of color bar. That'll look prettier in the chip jar just as it is than to take it down to where there's no color left in it. I'm trying to get the sand out. Alright, so we got, oh, actually have another piece of Lambina here. So look how tricky this is. Get it wet. See the color? It is beyond me to be able to tell where the color bar is. There's just color in there in general, and it doesn't seem to matter which way I attack it, the color bar just recedes until it's gone. I mean, it looks like it runs kind of up and down right there. Let's just, I don't know if we can get anything of this. Let's just start cleaning some of the sand off and open it and start cleaning it up and see what we can do. I think I actually have a little bit more Lambina coming. I think Tommy took pity on me and sent me a couple more pieces. Because he didn't want me to not love the Lambina like he likes it. But I think again this one's not going to give us anything. There's just so much sand in it. By the time I get the sand out, I think by the time we get the sand out, see how deep that sand is? I'll be out of color bar. And again, that one looks better in the chip jar like it is than if I take the whole color bar out. So we got this one left, which was just a wing and a prayer. There it is. There it is. Take off this crumbly broken side to see if it's gonna, I don't know, this whole thing is just kind of falling apart on me. Got another color bar showing up there, but the whole thing is so fractured and broken. I think some of this stuff's been hit with a jackhammer. We can go down and try that color bar. Doesn't hurt to try that one down there. It's a ways in there, but we're almost there. Right on top of it now. I don't think we're going to get anything here. So, I don't know if you can see the color. There's a color bar there on the top. See if we can get our light. There's a color bar. There's 3 color bars in there. There's one of them you can see up in the corner. All of them thin. I don't know if they're worth chasing. Let's chase one more, because that next one down would make our face a little bigger, maybe a little bit more worthwhile. Maybe the inside of this stone will be more healthy than the crumbly outside. Well, there it is. There it is. There's the green. There's the green. There was the color bar. Well, we got a triangle there. Should we try for it? The color bar is so thin that I probably won't even try to dome it. I'll just shape it. Oh, look at that. The color bar just fractured off in my hand. There's your inlay piece. See that? That's all the color just fell off right there. This whole thing's been kind of crumbling in my hand as I've been working it. So there's the chip jar, there's the chip jar, there's the chip jar. The chip jar is getting all the love. Let me see if this one, this meant-to-be piece, face the bottom just a little bit, and we'll dot them up and see if we can get some out of those two. These two right here. I don't think this one's got anything in it, other than possibly if it faces, I'm just right down to the color bar, got a little skin left on it. So let me dot these two up. Let's start with the one that we're least excited about and get it out of the way. See if we can make it into something to get excited about. The last time I saw her, it was turning colder. That was years ago. Didn't get it all the way dry, it's starting to come off my stick. The last time I heard she had moved to Boulder. Nothing too exciting yet, is it? There we go. Now you can see a little bit better. I'm gonna have to redot this one. Let's start on the other one. Where she's now, I don't know. There's something about this time of year that spins my head around, takes me back, makes me wonder what she's doing now. 'Cause what she's doing now, it's tearing me apart, filling up my mind and emptying my heart. I can hear her call each time the cold wind blows, and I wonder if she knows what she's doing now. Just for laughs, I think our sand just came out. It's gonna be some pretty pinfire color, but I think our sand came out. I think we got a clean stone to work with now. Clean up those corners a smidgen. Verify our shape is still good. No one knew her name. Hung up the phone, sat there and wondered if she'd ever done the same. I took a walk in the evening air, clear my head somehow. This is a pleasing little stone. I'm liking it. We got a winner. We got a winner. Let me go redop this one. I went to work for her that summer. Teenage kids so far from home. She was a lonely widow woman, hell-bent to make it on her own. We were 1,000 miles from nowhere, wheat fields as far as I could see, both needing something from each other, not knowing yet what that might be. Till she came to me one evening, a hot cup of coffee and a smile, in a dress that I was certain she hadn't worn in quite a while. There was a difference in her laughter, there was a softness in her eyes, and on the air there was a hunger even a boy could recognize. She had the need to feel the thunder, chase the lightning from the sky, watch the storm in all its wonder, raging in her lover's eyes. She had to ride the heat of passion like a comet burning bright, rushing headlong in the wind out where only dreams had been, burning both ends of the night. Well, that summer wind was all around us, nothing between us but the night. When I told her that I'd never, she softly whispered, "That's alright." Then I watched her hands of leather turn to velvet in a touch. There's never been another summer. It's cleaning up nice. But I have ever loved so much. Learned so much. Bury all your secrets in my skin. Come away with innocence, leave me with my sins. The air around me still feels like a cage. Love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage again. So if you love me, let me go. run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. Can't destroy what isn't there. Deliver me into my fate. If I'm alone, I cannot hate. I don't deserve to have you. All my smile was taken long ago. You still care, don't ever let me know. I still press your letters to my lips. Cherish them in parts of me. Savor every kiss. Couldn't face a life without your light. But all of that was ripped apart when you refused to fight. So save your breath, I will not hear. I think I've made it very clear. You couldn't hate enough to love. Is that supposed to be enough? I only wish you weren't my friend, that I could hurt you in the end. I never claimed to be a saint. All my smile was taken long ago. If you still care, don't ever let me know. So break yourself against my stones and spit your pity in my soul. You never needed any help. You sold me out to save yourself, and I won't listen to your shame. You ran away, you're all the same. Angels lie to keep control. All my hope was punished long ago. You still care, don't ever let me know. That was a bit raw. I like it. Surely you know that one. Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only song, and listen closely to what I say. If you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. I'll take your time, don't live too fast. I don't think I judged this one wrong. I didn't think it was going to be much, and like I said, that's the best out of the pile of garbage that I paid too much money for. Let's polish it anyway. Troubles will come, they will pass. You'll find a woman, you'll find love. Don't forget that there is a someone up above. Alright. Time to polish a little bit, then almost. This one looks a little bit better if I get the right light, and this is the wrong light setup to show anything on it, but come on, focus, 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 there you go. It actually has color all in it, it's just not bright. Okay, you don't need to see it polished, right? Well, I think we went to the bargain pile and pulled out a winner. It's almost crystally, not quite. Man, there's just only just a little bit of gray left on there, but to keep the color on this backside was amazing actually, but there was just no way to keep both sides, and that one didn't face the whole thing, so we went with this one. See if I can find the best light for this. That's just a beautiful stone. I mean, it doesn't have some of the pizzazz that some do, like the rolling and, you know, but it's not quite pin fire. It might be, you might could call it pin fire. It's got a little bit of flagstone, floral right there. I like that one. That one's got beautiful colors, beautiful consistent pattern. I've really struggled with getting stones that would be consistent throughout the face and not like have changes in a corner or side or down the middle or something. And that is just beautiful from top to bottom, left to right. Tell me what you think of that one. That might be one of my best ones that I've put on video. Let's weigh it. Let's check and see where we're at. The scale is not terribly accurate. I mean, it's 0.025. There you go. But we're close enough. I mean, you guys won't call me a liar if I say that's a 3-carat stone. I love it. I love it. 3 carats. A 3-carat beauty with no cracks in it. Knock on wood. See my fingers crossed. All right. Next one we got is this one. Let me see if I can make it look presentable. It does have play of color. It does have some greens and blues. But just like the color bar kind of showed, they're not bright. They don't pop. They're all there. But I didn't even feel like it was worth. I mean, if I liked it better, I would do a smaller oval. There you go. That's probably the best you're going to see of it. That one's not going to turn any heads. What does this one weigh? I'm going to guess we're probably close to that same 3-carat, but 2.5. I'm going to say 2.5. 2.28. That's thinner. Well, thank you for coming along. I needed to have a win. I feel like that's a good win. Look at that. It just has a good, consistent color bar. This is just one of my bargain parcels that came in, and this was one that I've overlooked 5 times digging through looking for something worth cutting. And that one popped out. Like and subscribe, please. Comment below. It helps the algorithm. If you're my family member, type in what number in order you are in the family. I want to see if any of my brothers and sisters are watching. I know Crystalline watched one, at least. Who else is out there?